me knowing James, like, I mean, I get it 100% because you want to hit that certain milestone. So like, why am I gonna stop until I hit that certain milestone? I'm not gonna like lower my expectation of something because of someone else and everything. So like, even if someone else is on edge because they like, yo man, like, I don't know, bro, but at the same time, you're so confident in like what you in like your analysis and that kind of stuff, like you're not gonna close, So that part alone, like I get that part 100% honestly, like just being confident in like what you understand, like and like what you see, and not taking no for an answer, So I get it.
I've been eyeing it for a while. Like, Nasdaq hit 15,000, like was a super liquid level. And just was catching the retracement. But I actually got stopped out like in a light position before it actually ran. But just the structure never broke. Like I was, saying to you, like, hey, you should close. But I'm like, look, if the that's something I'm really improving on because like when you trade big leverage, like you're always gonna leave money on the table and you're not gonna maintain things properly and it's gonna really like test your mindset and your willpower. But the market never really gave me a reason to close at that time. So I was like, yo, if the market is just gonna continue making lows, then I'm just gonna hold it. And even still, like I left another whatever 150, 200 after FOMC. But like, I mean, obviously at a certain point, like enough is enough, and especially with the news, like I don't really like to participate in the news because it's like it's more gambling at that point. The liquidity, the execution is bad, so I don't like to fuck with the news.
So I mean, I've got fucked many times, like when it comes to that, like right there, honestly. Like let's say if I'm up what? Let's say I'm up 300,000. Like, and this was like the other day. I woke up, it's back at 200 and something thousand. Ended up closing at 200,000. It's all you're all like James said, like you're always gonna leave money on the table, like when it comes to big leveraging. But I always have to like take a step back and think like, God damn, like did I just make a person's salary that went to college for like 8, 10 years in like in a short amount of time. So it's kind of like you got to think on like that perspective, like yo, like I did shit that people don't do every single day. So like, why am I even tripping? Like even if I closed out 50K short of like my milestone, like that's still great money. That's still money that could change my life. I could buy this, I could buy that, I could buy a house. You could still have a super level up with any amount over 6 figures. Like over like it could be 150, it could be 200, it could be 300. Like even if you missed out on an extra 100,000 or extra 200,000, like you still did a great thing in a short amount of time compared to a lot of people inside the world. So like I, you got to think on like the majority of the population, like what are they doing? To like make yourself a bit more humble, like when it comes to that kind of stuff. Because I mean, we do this shit, but at the same time, like it's something that you got to kind of just always keep like a level headed with because you kind of get a little bit, like
Yeah, it's
lost
tunnel
in the fact
vision.
that you just made fucking 6 figures in a short amount of time.
Right.
So yeah, man, it's like something that it's like a consistent um, learning curve because you can never ever get used to the fact that you just made 6 figures and it's not enough, you know?
Right.